We're back. Another chapter. 24. Let's do it. Job continues. We got this ebb and flow. He said his piece. Eliphaz makes a claim against him. Job is coming back saying, listen, I wish I could just be there and plead my case before him, but I'd be pleading my case to the one who's got his hand pressed against me anyway. So what good would that do? Now we're going to get into more of Job's kind of just pontificating on this new unprecedented understanding of God, right? We talked about this a little bit last time. This is new. They only know kind of the same way that Satan, when he was tempting, he only knew like disobey God, go against him, you're cast out. So let's get Adam and Eve to do that and they'll be cast out. But it didn't quite work that way. It's unprecedented. Mercy? What's that? Never heard of that before. Huh? His head, his heel will bruise my head, I'll bruise his heel. Well, it's not Cain and Abel? Well, it must not be Seth. What's going on here? This is unprecedented. He's never prophesied anything like this before. What's he doing? It's unprecedented. He's trying to figure it out. So these guys are in the throes of trying to figure this out. Let's get into it. Oh, what is it? There we go. Job 24. Why are the times not stored up by the Almighty? And why do those who know him not see his days? Some remove the landmarks. They seize and devour flocks. They drive away the donkeys of the orphans. They take the widow's ox for a pledge. They push the needy aside from the road. The poor of the land are made to hide themselves altogether. Behold, as wild donkeys in the wilderness, they go forth seeking food in their activity, as bread for their children, goodness gracious, in the desert. They harvest their fodder in the field and glean the vineyards of the wicked. They spend the night naked without clothing and have no covering against the cold. They are wet with the mountain rains and hug the rock for want of a shelter. Others snatch the orphan from the breast, and against the poor they take a pledge. They cause the poor to go about naked without clothing, and they take away the sheaves from the hungry. Within the walls they produce oil. They tread wine presses but thirst. From the city men groan, and the souls of the wounded cry out, yet God does not pay attention to folly. Others have been with those who rebel against the light. They do not want to know its ways, nor abide in its paths. The murderer arises at dawn. He kills the poor and the needy, and at night he is as a thief. The eye of the adulterer awaits for twilight, saying, no eye will see me. And he disguises his face. In the dark they dig into houses. They shut themselves up by day. They do not know the light. The morning is the same to him as thick darkness, for he is familiar with the terrors of thick darkness. They are significant on the surface of the water. Their portion is cursed on earth. They do not turn toward the vineyard. Drought and heat consume the snow waters. So does Sheol those who have sinned. A mother will forget him. The worm feeds sweetly till he is no longer remembered, and a wickedness will be broken like a tree. He wrongs the barren woman and does no good to the widow. But he drags off the valiant by his power. He rises, but no one has assurance of life. He provides them with security, and they are supported, and his eyes are on their ways. Oh, dang. He switched. Oh, dang, he switched. They are exalted a little while, then they are gone. Moreover, they are brought low, and like everything gathered up, even like the heads of grain, they are cut off. Now, if it is not so, who can prove me a liar and make my speech worthless? Dang, I didn't realize he switched up on here, man. You got me. I don't like reading this stuff, man. This guy's out of pocket. He's going on saying they, drought, a mother will forget him, blah, 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 blah. And a wickedness like a tree is broken. And he said, he wrongs the barren woman and he does no good for the widow. But he, talking about God there, drags off the valiant by his power. He rises, but no one has assurance of life. He provides them with security and they are supported. And his eyes are on their ways. Wow. He's talking about the wicked there, I think. Like God protecting the wicked. And this is a real thing. I mean, look, you look at the world now and you see like, man, dude, there's like people and there's like preachers in Canada and the UK, just people praying and getting arrested. Meanwhile, you got stabbings going on all the time and you got all kinds of crime and break-ins and all, and no prosecution. Pretty sure it's in Canada. They're like, just if someone breaks into your house, just give them what they want. Someone breaks into your car, just give them what they want. Unlock your cars so that they don't have to break in. Leave your front door unlocked so that when people come in, they don't have to break in and it's not all kinds of people just let them come in and steal from you, basically. Lady was praying in front of a Borscht clinic and arrested, praying in her head. It's like, what? Well, all the crime, all the wickedness that happens out there, and that's what you guys are going up. So we see it. This is not a unique time. But God has his purposes. They just don't see it yet, but they will. They will see it. God will explain everything to these fellas. We got one other short one that we're going to rip through. Let's just do it now because this one is literally so short. We're just going to do 2. It's 6 verses, and then we'll move on. Let's just get this last one right here because just because I know it's short and we're supposed to just do one a day. Look, watch this video tomorrow or something. I don't know. Then Bildad, the shoe height, this is 25, answered, dominion and all belong to him. Who establishes peace in his heights? And is there any number to his troops? Upon whom does his light not rise? How then can a man be just with God? Or how can he be clean who is born of a woman? Even if the moon has no brightness and the stars are not pure in his sight, how much less, if even the moon has no brightness and the stars are not pure in his sight, how much less man, that maggot, and the son of man, that worm. So again, Bildad's coming out just being like, look, we're all like that. You're saying that God's light shines on the wicked. He shines on all of us. We're all worms. We're all maggots. We're all the so sinful. I mean, you think of the purest, most brilliant, amazing things, the stars, the moon, the light of the moon, so pure. And even that's not. So how much more so us? So again, these guys are just hashing out some ideas that have like really not been hashed out before. They're just, everybody's just trying to speak on what they know, and they know quite a bit for how early this is, but they're finding out some new stuff, man. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. 2 chapters this time. I'll see you in the next one. Read your Bible.